On today's episode of Stupidest Things I've Ever Seen, meet Amine Mojito. Now, you've probably never heard of this guy before. I'd never heard of this guy before until today, but Amine is apparently taking the pranking scene on TikTok up to the next level by jabbing people for views. Prank videos have not had a good reputation on social media for like a decade now. We had people being accused of faking their pranks in the 2010s, and then we had that weird social experiment era. Then that Sam guy basically came along and destroyed the pranking scene by making everything from a controversial prank to a downright inappropriate one. And the pranking community's just not been the same ever since. You've got Jack Dirty, who kind of just like walks around and annoys people with his security guards and calls it a prank. Like, I don't know, the whole pranking scene has kind of just been on thin ice for a long time now, and Mr. Amine here did not make it any better. I cannot make this up. This guy walked around in a shady outfit with a real needle, walked up to random strangers and jabbed them with it for a prank. I'm gonna play you one of the clips real quick. You can see it for yourself. This is insane. I'm not gonna play y'all the whole thing, y'all get the point by now. Now, there's actually so many things wrong with this prank, I don't even know where to start. The very first and most basic issue with this is going up to somebody and jabbing them with something sharp hurts. And pranks that hurt usually aren't very funny. The second thing, and the bit that I think makes this prank so stupid, is if somebody came up to me dressed like that with a needle in hand and jabbed me with it while I wasn't looking, the very first thing that's gonna pop into my mind is, oh, this guy just drugged me. I'd scream for an ambulance, and if the guy tried to tap my shoulder again to tell me there's a camera, I'm at least gonna try go out with honor just in case he's injected me with something lethal. I'm gonna try take his ass out with me. Now, I'll be honest, when I saw this footage, I was like, oh, okay, this looks very staged. Like, this can't be real. And then I found out he went to jail. The French court found him guilty of violence with a weapon not resulting in work incapacity, which is an interesting charge. I thought that this was just called assault. He got sentenced to 12 months in prison, 6 months suspended, and he also got fined 1,500 euros and could not own or carry a weapon for the next 3 years. He apparently expressed that he was just imitating other pranks that he saw in Spain and Portugal, which I need to know who these people are who are getting away with stabbing people with needles in Portugal and Spain, because I will stay far away from those places if that's the case. And the guy basically came out and said that he didn't understand the consequences of his actions, which if he's a grown man and didn't understand that it's not okay to stab somebody with a needle in public, maybe keep him off the streets for a bit. Now, scrolling down the article, this guy's compared to the likes of Heston James. Now, if you don't immediately recognize that name, Heston James is responsible for the screaming in the stores pranks and also the employee pranks. Now, the reason why Heston was in this article is that he was also facing charges like impersonation and burglary. A big difference between Amine's content and Heston's content is that Heston wasn't actually hurting anybody. From what I saw of him, the worst his pranks got was like minor public disturbance level. Like, you might be shopping in the store and Heston is screaming on the other side of the store for his content, and you just think to yourself, man, that guy's a bit of an asshole. But Heston's content definitely didn't lead anybody to believe they just contracted AIDS because he walked up to them in a junky outfit with a random suspicious needle and jabbed them with it. The other big difference is, and I am so sorry, hot take, Heston's content was so funny. Bro, the Target prank, y'all have seen the Target prank. I'm just gonna play it anyway.
Location. Let's get this ironed out. Check your HR emails. We were going into a different one. They didn't need us there. They sent us here. You guys are good to go. What do you mean we're good to go? Go ahead and bring the guys in.
You're not even on the phone, dude. Come on, get out of the store.
See if I was on the phone or not. Here. You guys can get to work.
Bro, like, where did he find all of these people to participate in this prank with him? Him and his boys are dead ass ready to go to jail anytime, bro.
We're all good. Everyone get to work. If you guys want to go ahead and take over the lanes, go ahead. Get out.
Hey, out.
Maybe this guy should have gone to jail, bro. Look at this dude. This nigga is a demon, bro. He is looking him dead in his eyes. Like, I'm sorry. What can I say? This was funny. The guy's facing 9 years in jail and a $300,000 fine, by the way. I am so sorry, but compared to what Amine was out there doing on the streets of France, this guy is a saint. And his content was funny. I don't care. It was funny. Did it cause a bit of a disturbance? Yes, it did. Did it maybe make someone else's day undeservingly just that little bit harder? Probably. But did it make for great content? Yes, it did. They were funny. Until I catch a clip of Heston going around stabbing people with needles, it is free Heston until it's backwards. That being said though, if somebody did have a problem with Heston's content, I would understand it, but it would more so be a problem with pranking content in general. The whole idea of a prank is disturbing or distressing someone else for your own or other people's entertainment. Fundamentally, I'm sure you could argue that Heston and Amine are practically doing the same thing. The only difference in my mind though is that Amine has crossed the line from public disturbance to actual physical assault. But let me know your thoughts on this. If you're new here and you haven't liked or subscribed to the channel, please do, because it really helps out. We post here every day, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Peace.